So my work for climate action includes policy changes, bringing regulations and making amendments to the existing legislation within the Department of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources in my assignment in affiliation with this DFAR. So my main focus would be on focusing on the issues and challenges faced by the fishing communities who are affected heavily by the climate changes, especially the depletion of the fish stocks within the exclusive economic zone of Sri Lanka, and also the effects on the disasters like the express pearl issue. So I have been the manager of the Celine Foundation, where I also involved in this Bleed Good project using reusable sanitary napkins as a remedy for the disposable sanitary napkin that takes 700 years to decompose. And another innovative exploration that I am involved with the work of the foundation is to look on the aspects of using the face mask, which has affected the post-COVID that has created heavy impact on the environment as a result of post-COVID pandemic, and we are trying to look at how innovatively we can use and create an upcycled product with the use of the face mask. So that is one area that I am focused on. I consider it to be a privilege to be a part of the Climate Action Champions Network, because this is my very first experience to be in a network of ambitious people who are passionate on creating a dialogue for climate action, climate change. So being in this community itself is an inspiration that sort of drives you forward to see and explore what other opportunities, and how you can yourself contribute for climate action within this network. So I consider it as a very good opportunity where we met people in my region with similar problems, and to negotiate on how we can create solutions for common issues that we all are facing. After all, climate is something that we cannot say we are not affected by. So all of us ultimately are subjects of climate change. So I'm privileged to be part of this network, and this CACN has created a platform for me to rethink my focus areas to include, for example, policy changes, regulations and amendments to existing legislation, to actually rethink on how we can include the aspect of climate change in every aspect of interest. As a citizen of Sri Lanka, I would say one main problem that we face in Sri Lanka is in terms of our agricultural aspect, where we are facing this unbearable economic crisis as one reason for agricultural issues. So agriculture is heavily affected, not only because that we want change in policies for utilization of fertilizer, but also because the climate is a factor that has affected for changes, especially on the rainy seasons where the water is not available for all the agricultural areas in the island. So these issues are one main factor of consideration. Also that in my area of research and involvement, I see that the fishermen have the fishing communities are heavily affected because of the climate change. There are 4,000 plus fishing vessels registered in Sri Lanka under the Department of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, and the problem that each of these fishermen face is the fishing stock depletion within our exclusive economic zone as a direct consequence of climate issues and natural disasters or unexpected disasters that have come in line in our country. So I see climate as a direct consequence to affect the communities, that again has a direct consequence to the social impact of these communities.